Hello and welcome to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host for this segment, Maria Guerra, and I am so happy to be joined by Elena Arms today. Thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me back.
Well, if you are already a fan of our Facebook page, you would already know Elena's face because she is on the cover of our Facebook page from a previous show. So thank you for coming back. There's some changes going on at your photography studio, right?
Yes, my husband started working with me permanently and full time. I'm not sure if it's a good thing. We're still working things out, but we'll see what happens. He retired from law enforcement in March, and he's been playing with photography for the last 5-6 years, and he's grown to love it. And he says that he's going to get better so that he could take over the business. So
oh, okay.
We'll see what happens.
He's got big aspirations.
Yes, he does.
Yes. Well, that's good. That's good. So he's been doing a lot of the editing, some of the editing, or some of it.
He does most of the editing. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's
so
always
that's
been behind the scenes. Now he's showing his face.
An active part. So when they come back on, he will be joining us.
Yes.
And I'm going to hold him to that. So in the future, you'll see a show with Todd involved.
Yes.
So tell me, how long, you've been here for a long, long time. You submit pictures to the local newspaper. You submit pictures for contests, and you've been published several times. So just tell me a little bit about that, a little bit about how long you've been here and any projects that you might have coming up.
Well, I've been in Pahrump since '97, and I've always had a love of photography since I was probably about 10 or 11. And I started working for the newspaper probably about 2003 for Pahrump Valley Times, before it's still Pahrump Valley Times.
Right.
Before they merged with the Mirror. And I did that probably for about 3 years, and it just wasn't my style. I'm more of a portrait photographer, someone who's one-on-one. I didn't like the politics of taking pictures of politicians and all that stuff. So.
Unless they want a photo for the press.
That's fine. I love that. Just the one-on-one kind of thing. And I still love photojournalism, but I've converted that to a style of basically it's called lifestyle photography, where it looks like candids, but as far as families, and I do some portraits along with their lifestyle, and that's basically what I'm gravitating to. And my husband, he does more stylized artistic photos, such as, I think we'll see one in a minute.
Okay.
Just that way, he likes the artsy stuff, and I consider myself an artist as well. It's taken me a long time to actually consider myself as an artist, but at the same time, I love showing the authenticity of people, and just looking them in the eye and bringing out their beauty.
That's awesome. And I know you have to be a very creative person to do what you do. And I've seen your studio, and you really go out of your way to get things that will match the shoot. Like I noticed there's like country scenes and like city scenes, and then all different kinds of backdrops, but also props, like whether it be a musical instruments or special furniture. But you really go out of your way to have that kind of stuff. So tell me about some of your favorite, like photo scenes, like whether it be, a piece of furniture or.
Let's see. Lately, I've been doing like ice cream shop kind of thing, like
that's cool.
and stuff. And so right now that's my favorite. We do fake ice cream, and people, it's like a pin-up, and the women feel really special. Recently I did one with a little girl, and so it's just just the old,
like soda shop, ice cream shop.
Yeah, that's fun.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's just it's not so posy, and that's really what I'm trying to get away from, is the posy. Just and we do have the barn and all that stuff. It's a bit of a challenge in the beginning when we first meet a client to see what they want, and then eventually we gravitate to exactly what they want and how they want their family pictures, or so I've been getting a lot of what's that called, change of life, like women who either just moved here or men who just are, change of lifestyle, change of career. We've been doing a lot of that. And it's pretty awesome because it's like, they're new. It's almost as if they're, I don't know, I love.
New freedom of expression.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're just getting out of their 9-to-5 job and they're finding a new self of themselves. And so that's a lot of fun.
That's
which
cool.
I think that's one of Ali, the one at one of the pictures that we're going to show. So, yeah, it's.
So I have another question. So you also do professional photos, and I know that's becoming more popular because a lot of people, not just with business cards, because a lot of people are online. There's everywhere you go online, there's a profile picture, websites. You always have a profile picture on everything, on resumes. Sometimes there's a picture that will accompany a resume, whether it be digital or print. So have you found yourself doing a lot more of those as well?
Yes. We are basically developing a marketing package, / business profile. It's basically because I'm a big believer in professional photos, especially when it comes to your business. If you want, you put your best face forward when it comes down to your business. And, a selfie on a cell phone is just, it shows part of your life, but at the same time, you're showing your clients that you're giving that effort, or you're doing that effort to actually show that you're professional and, you're approachable. And so we combine the business portrait, headshot, along with other things that the person is marketing. Such as I just did a website guy, and he does DJ and everything, and so he's actually my website guy too.
Nice.
His name is Josh Carpenter.
So if you need a website.
Yes, he's in Vegas, Impact Marketing. I forgot his, he's going to kill me if I forgot, but anyway, Impact Marketing.
There's Google.
Like that. Yeah, there's Google. So I just did his portraits, and it's just basically headshot and just everything that encompasses what he offers as a business and himself, because people want to get to know you before they start doing business with you, that kind of thing. And so I love it when they come and they go, look, I want you to show me, and I'm like, yes, that's.
I feel like that's important because it's kind of full circle. Like I think, a long time ago when there wasn't a lot of, digital media. I mean, the internet was here, but there wasn't a lot of digital media, and there was a lot more personal service. And then then there was like a lot of online only, especially with the last couple of years. And then now we're kind of full circle, like let's get back to this personalized service.
Yes.
And getting to know people rather than just, placing an order online and then not knowing who you're really doing business with. So I think that's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. And I like with the website, like when you're getting to know people, like you probably have, like DJ shots and stuff in different sections, especially when you're building a website. That's kind of cool.
Yes. So.
It's,
and it's the same goes with family portraits, because that's my main thing. I love, especially children, and there's a difference between the Walmart and JCPenney shots to something that, is really customized to what your family is and are. And that's what I tend to grab and capture instead of pose.
with like a generic background, which is okay if it's for quick, but I think this is nice too, because then you can actually meet them, get to know them, and then they also have time to schedule something that's just for them.
Yes.
Just for them, and especially with like backdrops, maybe a special stuffed animal or something,
Yes. Yes.
So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
We just did a cake smash it was a lot of fun, except the kid refused to smash his cake. I don't know why. He was like, what is
You're
this?
like, make a mess, make a mess.
And then the brother and sister came and they just smashed it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to capture that.
Nice.
So that was fun. So.
That's cool. That kid, will probably always keep his room clean.
Yeah.
If he didn't want to smash his cake, at least his room will always be clean.
Yes.
So what are your hours? And do you work like with, we do special appointments, obviously appointments, but what are your hours, and are they flexible?
Yes, they're flexible. We don't have general hours. We tend to do our best to be there from 10 to 4, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then by appointment on Saturdays.
Okay.
It's pretty much Wednesdays are, we do on-location photography in Las Vegas, and so we tend to do that and other stuff in Las Vegas. So
that's cool.
It's we're generally not in town on Wednesdays.
So special appointments are good, but they can always call you. We're going to put your phone number up here again. And are we going to show the pictures? Yeah, let's show the pictures now. All right, we're going to flash those up there. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's something that Todd's going towards.
Okay. That's really cool.
She's a yoga teacher, and also she does, this is Allison Hawk. She's in Vegas. She's one of my Wednesday people. And so she does bracelets, specialized, what's the stone? Those
like healing stones.
Healing stone bracelets, yes.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and she wanted basically to show, because she's one of the 9 to 5 people who are gravitating to her own business. That's us. That's Todd and I.
Meet your photographers.
That's
Todd and Elena Arms.
My husband of 27 years.
Oh, that's so cool. That's a very nice picture, and I think you're wearing the same shirt.
Am I?
Yeah. That's a really cute family picture.
Yeah. They've actually come.
Really fun.
They come to me all the time, and they're actually in California.
That one's really fun.
They live in California. Yeah, that's them.
That one's super cute.
They're so beautiful. I love photographing kids. It's just something, because they're so innocent and they're just up for anything, that kind of thing. And this is one of my difficult clients here.
Yes.
She just gave me
such a hassle.
Such a hassle. It's just all the time.
Such a hassle. And that's where you can find them there on toddandalena.com.
Yeah, toddandalena.com. And our old website is PahrumpPhotography.com, but we're basically gravitating to the new one just because it's a lot more cleaner, and
yeah,
I seem to like it better.
Those are awesome. Thank you so much, and hopefully you call and get your appointment today.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you. Oh, this is quick.
Yeah.
I'm John Pollock, and this is Community ViewPoint. As you see by the logo, it's remote area medical event time. That happens October 2nd and 3rd this year. And this is 3 weeks. It's only 3 weeks until the event. We're taping on Friday, September 10th, so we're almost out of time, folks. We've got the flyers out, as you can see in front of me. Flyers for the clinic. We'll have those at Valley Electric. We'll have it at the Chevy dealer. We'll have it all over town. You'll see it on social media. And as you have heard in the past, well, this is the 6th year for us. That no ID is required. It's a first come, first serve event. And once again, it'll be held at the Pathways Innovation Education Center at 2000 South Mount Charleston West, which is at the intersection of Mount Charleston West and Calvada. So to give you a little visual on what it's like, we've got one of the biggest things that we provide for you is dental. In the past, it's been quite the thing to watch. There are operatoriums where they work on you in the gymnasiums until COVID-19 came, and then it got really intense. So we have a video here. I'd like to show you how they set it up in fast frame, and here it is. This is the day before the clinic. And volunteers come in to help prepare each aspect of the clinic. So check out the video above to see the dental floor at the RAM clinic. This is one in Savannah, Georgia. This is how it came together. There's a lot involved. Each one is a separate entity. It's got its own air filtration system. And they go through so much to make sure that you have no cross-contamination. They do a really bang-up job. And this looks just like the gymnasium in the Pathway Center, so you get a good view of what it looks like. So anyway, the next video we're going to be showing you is actually from last year's event, which I have the t-shirt from, so I could prove that I was there. So let's go to that one. It was Expedition 1106 at the Pathway Center. So let's go to that one there. They're coming to town. He served 398 patients and received $181,789 worth of much needed dental, vision, and medical care with the help of 213, there they are, volunteers. All the things were provided to us by the good folks you see there, and also the RAM people. So anyway, it's really amazing what they do, and this will be our 6th year for having the RAM event here. So another video here. I have one more to show you. It's from 2018, and I'll give you a little bit of information on it before we started. This a lady and a gentleman, Scott and Maddie, came to Pahrump Clinic to get vision and dental services. Neither Maddie, a dental assistant by trade, nor her husband Scott have any insurance coverage. The dental work Scott needs would have cost over $1,000 at a private dental practice. Because of a remote area medical, they both left the clinic with the care they needed at no charge. So this is some of the wonderful stories of the people that are served. No questions asked, no ID, we turn no one away. So let's look at Scott and Maddie here from 2018.
Originally, we're from back east, but we live in Pahrump, Nevada now. I was a dental assistant, so that means I have no benefits at all. They never put money away for us or anything like that. So we got stuck with being disabled and not being able to get any dental at all. So we're here mainly for him. And then my eyes were getting bad, so I decided to see if I needed another set of eyeglasses, and I do. So, and they're pretty, they're green. He went like 3 years ago, but at that time they need to deep scale. So all they did was polish and say he needed to come back. Well, it's over $1,000 for just 2 quadrants, so there was no way that we could do that. So I scaled at home as deep as I could, but he has brain damage, so now he doesn't brush as much. So we're going to be in here for an hour or so. This is a gift. Yes, I'm gonna say thank you to all of them. Everybody was so nice. We have a problem where Scott can't be left alone. So somebody stayed with him the whole day when I was somewhere else. So I mean, you could have asked for bigger blessings.
So you could find all the information like I did if you saw that at the end there, the ramusa.org. Then if you go to events and then Pahrump, Nevada, you'll find everything that's happening here. So let me give you a little background on everything that's going to be involved. This is the latest that's been put out by the RAM people and the coalition who puts this on. And the co-chairs are Stacy Smith and Ryan Muccio, and I've worked with them for the last 5 years, going on 6 now. So it'll happen on the 2nd and 3rd of this year. That's an all-day event at the Pathways Educational Building, 2000 South Mount Charleston Drive. Cost is free. And now here's the important part. The patient parking lots gate situated on Mount Charleston Drive will open no later than midnight on the first night of the event and remain open. That's Friday night at midnight, so don't be confused, Friday night. As you arrive at the parking lot, you will be provided with additional information regarding the clinic, opening processes, and next steps. The clinic doors typically open at 6 a.m. We ask you to drive up to the gate on Mount Charleston Drive, facing north or towards Calvada Boulevard, while parking on the west side of the street along the parking lot fence. You should bring your own food and snacks, water, your medicines, your meds that you have to take during the 5 or 6 hours you'll be there, and clothing to keep warm when arriving early. You'll be staying in your car. You can walk around and whatnot, bring chairs and hang out there if you like. Bathrooms in the form of porta potties will be there. I'm sure we'll have a wash-up sink there as well. So free dental, vision, and medical services are provided on a first-come, first-served basis. Due to time constraints, you must be prepared to choose between dental and vision services. So one day you want to do dental, that'll be your all-day event. Next day, vision, that'll be your all-day event, because it takes quite a while to get your eyes checked and for them to make your lenses and process them. Medical services are offered to every patient attending the clinic while you're there. We will have, it looks like we'll have flu shots. That'll be beginning of October, and hopefully COVID-19 too. That has to be looked at just prior to the event happening. You will be required to wear a face covering, and you must undergo a COVID-19 screening before entering the clinic. All services are free and open to the public. No ID is required. So this is the way you wear it. It's not this. Your nose must be covered also. So please adhere to the rules, okay? For that to be effective, you have to cover your nose also. In some situations, such as inclement weather, volunteer cancellations, or other circumstances outside of RAM's control, the parking lot may open earlier, or on a smaller number of patients may be served. RAM encourages everyone who would like services, especially dental services, to arrive as early as possible. Clinic closing time may be based on each service's area daily capacity. Days are sometimes very long, not only for you, but also for the providers that are over there. Remember, they're volunteers. This is an extra day, and they come out on the goodness of their heart to service us while we're there. So please check RAM's clinic frequent FAQ, frequent answer question, FAQ page for more information. The above details are subject to change. Please continue to check our schedule regularly for updates as the clinic's dates come near. So there's also a call out for volunteers. Volunteers are always needed. I do my part. I work nights over there because that's what I like, and I get to meet a lot of the people, and I enjoy what I do. So like I said, you'll be seeing these flyers around all over town. You'll see volunteer flyers also. I brought them out to Tacoma. There's one out on a bulletin board in Shoshone. So we reach out as much as we can to anybody that needs services. And the reason that they're here for the 6th year in a row is because we need services out here. There are a lot of people that are underinsured or without insurance that are in need of the services. So this would be probably my last call for the RAM And just remember the t-shirt, this is the last year's. I won't be wearing this anymore unless it's at the event itself. So I want to thank you for listening for this. And I have also, before I forget, Friday before last, I went to the senior center for barbecue, which I'm always looking for ways to help the senior center especially with their meals. The barbecue was on Friday before last, and just by chance, my P3 provider bought the meal for us. I said it was what the doctor ordered, but it wasn't necessarily what the doctor ordered because it was hamburgers and hot dogs. But we thank the folks at P3, and we thank you for coming there and watching us. So we'll see you next week. Bye.